Hi, and welcome back to my channel. I had another video planned to go up today, but I'm going to have to move it back to Wednesday because I am doing a reading vlog and I am still like 150 pages left of the book, so I did not get it done in time. So instead of like not putting video out today, I decided to do just a very random rambling video. So I have a couple things to talk about. I have just an update on my reading. I have a short library book haul. And then yesterday I went to the Air Force Museum here in Dayton, Ohio. It is the one thing that if you come to Dayton, Ohio, you should visit the Air Force Museum. It is very cool and beautiful, and it's also free to go to. But I took a lot of film and video of that, so at the end of the video, I'm just going to show you all the clips, and it's just going to be a tour because I know a lot of people aren't going to come to Dayton, Ohio just to see the Air Force Museum, so at least I can give you a little taste of just how amazing the Air Force Museum is. I think I've been there 4 or 5 times at this point, and it's just so cool. So, first of all, my reading. My reading this month has been slightly better. We are like a third of the way done with the month about, and I've already read 4 books, which, considering I read 5 books last month, is already pretty good. I will go through the books I read, and then I did just finish reading The Chimes, and so I only have The Cricket on the Hearth. Oh my gosh, The Chimes is a little reminiscent of The Christmas Carol, but then boy does it get dark. There's like a dark twist in it. I'll talk about it more in my monthly wrap up, but I just read another book, Red Famine by Anne Applebaum, and boy is that another book that is very relevant to the current situation with Ukraine and Russia invading Ukraine. And yes, it's just fitting because that talks about the Soviet Union control on Ukraine, and they basically invaded Ukraine in 1917. They took control slowly after the Bolshevik Revolution, and so many millions of Ukrainian people died because of the collectivism of farms. So basically all the food was being taken out of Ukraine and they were starving to death up till the 1930s. So that's nice. So it was a great book. I just finished that today actually. And I'm also trying to read some nice cozy mysteries because this is March Mystery Madness, I think it's called, where you read as many books as you can in March. I'm not actually participating, but I am trying to read more books that are mysteries. So I'm currently reading, I'll put the title up here. It's like Gouda something. I can't remember, but it's like the first of a cozy mystery series and I'm really enjoying it. Then I have a haul from the library, which I'm going to show you real quick. I have this book, which is super cool. It's called Boxin, Childhood Chronicles from Before Narnia by C.S. Lewis and W.H. Lewis, who is C.S. Lewis's brother. And it's basically their original stories that they wrote of just childhood fairy tales and things like that. And it's just a collection of that. And it's really cool. I love C.S. Lewis's stories as well as his theology books, so I'm really excited to read that. I also got just a nice Christian romance. I don't know. I enjoy these usually. This is Where We Belong by Lynn Austen. I don't know anything about it, but it's about traveling, and obviously it's set in Egypt, and it's a romance Christian type thing. So it looked cute. I don't know. And then I got Ruby. If you guys have ever seen, there's a web series called Ruby. They had like a manga version that I had no idea they had a manga version, but it's like an anime originally, and then it was adapted into this. So I saw it at the library and I was like, that's more for my husband than for me because he loves Ruby. And then I got Arsenic and Adobo by Mia P. Manansala, another mystery, and it was the first in the series, and I've heard good things about it. In fact, when I posted on Instagram that I got this haul, a lot of people said, oh, these books are really good. And then the last one is The Inheritance Game, which I'm actually doing currently a reading vlog on. I have a lot of thoughts for this book, let me just say. So I'm happy to be reading all of that. So I have been reading, I just haven't had time to film anything or do anything. So I'm going to leave you there and the rest of the video is just going to be a tour of the Air Force Museum. It has a special display. What is what is it called? I don't remember. Exhibit from Leonardo da Vinci and his inventions, which was very cool. And then usually the museum has all the history of the Air Force and war in general, from the early age of flight. So it has Wilbur Wright. The Wright brothers actually came from Dayton, Ohio. Very cool. And then it goes all the way up to the atomic era. Like, it has missiles and things like that. And then it also has some Air Force Ones there. They have Kennedy's Air Force One. They also have Dwight Eisenhower, and I can't remember. I walked through them, and those will be in the video. I will be putting subtitles to like kind of explain what's going on, even though I am not an expert at any of this history of Air Force One. So enjoy that, and I will see you all in Wednesday's video, hopefully with more like reading focused. All right. See you then. Bye.
Are you comfortable? Do we need an intervention? Is your butt sore? How long have you been sitting for?